Hey there guys, this is BassSinger313 here, and literally the lighting is absolute horrible. This is literally one of the worst times for me to record a press conference, literally anything, because of the sun next to my window. I don't have proper shading, because the curtains I have aren't effective. And in case you guys can hear a fan in the background, I do apologize for that. And if my face feels too white for you guys, well, tough luck. I don't know what else to do. Anyways, Bethesda's about to start.
Thank you guys very much. You sound good. I love you too.
Nice guitar collection in the background right there.
Good. You guys ready to go?
I wonder if they're making like a rhythm game or something.
Said, my name is Pete Hines, and I'm delighted
Otherwise,
to be
or having a concert. That seems kind of stupid to have. Like, it's to be the same thing as like Ubisoft and Microsoft with their Dance Centrals and Just Dance series. God, I hope that's not the case. I knew those guitar had a reason in the background. Well, thank God it's not a dancing game though, at the very least. It sounds way too happy for it to be metal. It's not even a real guitar, it's a synthetic one! Is this what the soundtrack of the Rage series sounds like? I don't know, when I think of Rage, I don't think pop punk. You know, this kind of reminds me of Sonic music. I don't know why. It's like one of those like songs that sound way too happy to be hardcore. The audience are... I'm a little bit concerned with the audience too. They're like, they're not headbanging, they're not, it's like, what the fuck is this? Where the fuck's the bass? I'm not hearing a bass guitar. What the fuck is this? And just, there's a bass guitar, there's clearly... Okay, there, now I hear it. Wait, no, that's a rhythm guitar, never mind. Where the fuck's the bass? I'm about to say it looks like they're having fun doing this, but... I'm sorry, what the fuck am I watching? That guy's reaction right there was like... That's a face of why did I spend my money sitting on this chair? What the hell am I watching?
Let's give it up again for Andrew WK, the perfect song for Rage 2.
If that's the perfect song for Rage 2, I don't know whether or not I should buy it then. I see fire, I see demons, I'm assuming this is Doom. Yep, that's Doom guy right there. Or that, or Master Chief. But yeah, Doom, I think... Those are two eyes, isn't it? Nope, never mind, those are just zeros, or O's. Doom 2, or whatever it's called. Doom Eternal. So it's a sequel? Either way, I really enjoyed the first Doom game when I played it. I think it very harkens well towards the original Doom. I think that's what they were trying to develop when they were into that mindset. But they also like had like modern elements to make it a lot more like appealing as well. So Doom was a fun game.
We've been doing this for a long time, and we're continuing to build with more competitions for more players than ever before.
If I could interject a little bit with what I think Quake was in the original, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong though, but I've heard it's basically the Smash Bros. Melee equivalent to FPS, where the game is so fast, so hectic, and you need a lot of like quick reflexes to even be competitively viable in the game. But if you could master the engine, then you could pretty much consider yourself a huge pro in the game. And you know, I definitely have to say that is a brilliant idea. It's something that I don't think even like the Smash Bros. Developer even like acknowledges Masahiro Sakurai with its own fan base. So it's good to see how developers are catering towards to definitely a lot more like hardcore esports type of people and improving upon that rather than like ignoring that and trying to sell as many copies as possible. Not to say anything bad about Smash Bros. I still enjoy the series to death, but it's a lot better to appeal to the mass majority rather than the casual. And I think like the hardcore is definitely one of the strongest like audience you can ever cater towards, because they will certainly keep a game alive. whereas a casual developer or a casual gamer would just pick up the game, play for a couple of hours, and then return it to the store and never pick it up again. So yeah, I think. Well, it's also nice if Quake were to be a little bit more casual, so that someone like me could get into it. I don't think that's necessarily something that I want, because that would certainly, like, that would be the equivalent of what Street Fighter V does, where like they completely remove a lot of the competitive aspect and made it a lot way too casual. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the development of Quake, just simply because of the way it's marketed. It's very heavily competitive, quick, fast-paced. The fact that the FOV is also like very like widespread. I think there was like a Minecraft joke out of like Quake FOV, where like you see almost pretty much everything, but at the same time your vision is also just weird. I hope there's like an option for that. Maybe that might make things a little bit more easier, but at the same time I can imagine like a lot of pro players being way used to the Quake FOV field of vision, to the point where that's essentially a very heavily competitive way to play through it. Now, like I said, this is just coming from like a very casual observer rather than a hardcore Quake fan. So, you guys are any Quake fans out there, you guys are completely free to correct me if there's any misinformation that I've said or anything.
As BJ Blazkowicz, you rallied the American resistance, and you beat the living fuck out of those Nazis.
You know, that's something I actually really like about Bethesda, and I guess to a certain extent Ubisoft as well, is that they're not afraid to censor themselves out of curse words. A lot of the politically correct companies that were performing on stage usually either like censor their words or rephrase it so that they're a lot more, I guess, family friendly. Not Bethesda. When they say they're raunchy, they're very raunchy, and I think that's admirable of them to be a lot more free will to do so.
So while you can play it solo, you can also join with a friend to save the world together. The resistance is counting on you.
Alright, so it's an option, but that's fine. Co-op is usually nice, especially if it's local co-op. Please tell me it's local co-op.
I'm also excited to announce a new Wolfenstein VR game.
I'm pretty sure VR is fun and all. I've even had some experience.
Wolfenstein
Rip Waffle. I've also had some experience playing some VR games as well, and they are fun. It's just, at the current moment, the technology seems a little bit too overpriced for me personally. So I don't think I'm very much that invested in it, at least not yet. I'm pretty sure like in the way down line in the future where VR is still going to be more popular and normalized, I could imagine myself being a lot more intrigued by it, but for the time right now, I just, whenever I listen to the word VR, it's just, I'm not too excited for it, or I'm not really, I don't know, I'm very neutral when it comes to that type of shit, so.
But we know that most of you came here for one thing. Thank you.
Who's the...
To its ultimate version.
P and Q? Wait, no, not P and Q. Q? Alright, that's a switch. What?
Alexa, play Skyrim.
The fuck?
You're level 57 and see a tall snowy mountain.
Climb it.
The fuck?
Skyrim.
I didn't quite catch that. Your shout echoes all the way to Sovngarde.
What happened?
That's the command for.
That's gotta be a joke.
Things over.
This has gotta be a joke.
Is there
a health potion?
I know that Skyrim is like, the fact that it's being ported to everything is a joke, and I think they're actually doing it at the same time, but if this is actually a real thing, I think they're kind of going a little bit too far here.
Remember what the doctor said about dairy?
Yes. Right. Yes.
She also looks familiar too. I don't remember who her name was. It was Silverstein or something. I don't know.
I ate all of the cheese.
Introducing Skyrim. Very special.
This has to be a joke.
Also coming soon. Motorola Pagers.
Oh, shit.
And your Samsung smart refrigerator.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay. It's good to have some comedic effect. with the game. I just hope that it's not something that
Had to do it. Had to do
had
it.
to do. At least they're in with a joke as well,
We
so.
both know why you're here, and that's to talk about the next Fallout.
Okay. So it was just made to as a joke, so that's.
Fallout 76 is a... But there is one big difference with this game. It's that each of those characters is a real person.
Was that a Goku shirt?
Because yes, Fallout 76
You had to censor that for copyright reasons,
is
or?
entirely online.
Oh, that's what they meant. I thought it was like using like some sort of historical person.
Our first wholly original franchise in 25 years.
Oh shit! This is new. All right, I'm digging this. Let's see it. Starfield. Not much to come by from that trailer, aside from it being space themed. But hey, new IP from Bethesda. That's something to look forward to.
But we're also building toward the game after that.
What? Wait,
And
what?
that's the one you keep asking about.
I'm a little bit confused. So they're developing a sequel before the original was released, or what? I hear Skyrim music. Oh, okay. Okay. So yeah, it's a sequel to Elder Scrolls, so they're working on two new games. One being a new IP, one being a sequel, so...
Okay, actually, now I'm really done. I just want to thank you all for your time tonight, the time you've spent in our worlds. We'll see you out there.
A little bit of a teaser is nice, I guess. They don't really show much, but at the same time, it's... They kind of did the same thing for, like, I think the Microsoft press conference and even Nintendo last year as well, so, like... Even if it's like a logo or like a sweet teaser, I think it's fine. If it's something that we're looking forward to. I really want more information on Starfield, and I think they're gonna get them later in the future. Because right now I'm not really too invested in that new IP without knowing more of it. But hey, it's coming, so like we should keep some news tabs about it. And I was about to say Skyrim 6, it's not Skyrim. Elder Scrolls 6 is coming out, so yay! Finally! We don't need another goddamn port of Skyrim. We could just finally get another like installment of the series. Alright, so that was the Bethesda press conference. Overall, I think it was good. Or at the very least, decent enough. I'm not sure if it's better than the Microsoft, because honestly, I think Tales of Vesperia and my heavy bias with that kind of like decimated anything, but you know what? Whatever. I think this is certainly a good enough press conference, I feel, that any Bethesda fans would probably enjoy. It's humorous, so I like the attitude that they have. A little bit of a slow start, I feel, but aside from that, like I think it kind of like gets better and better the more you watch it. Anyways, I guess that's it, and we'll see you next video. Is it Square Enix or Ubisoft? I don't know. It's one of those two. Anyways, see you guys then.